Let's discuss some financial tools that you need to help you have a healthy financial life. Let's dive into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Frank Talks Money. Got some interesting information I want to give you guys today, so let's dive right into it. So guys, let's talk about a few financial tools that you need to instill in your life to have a healthy financial life. Number one, guys, you need to create and establish a budget. This is one of the hardest things for individuals to do in their household, is live on a budget. And to be honest with you, it was hard for me too when I first started getting out of debt. It was hard. It was hard sticking to it. It was hard trying to assign every dollar out. They say when you're writing a budget, you should write a zero-based budget, which means every dollar should be accounted for, whether it's for bills, discretionary spending, money that you want in your pocket, to have just to spend. Every single dollar should be accounted for, guys. So number one, again, we need to establish and live on a budget. Guys, budgeting is not being restrictive with your money. A budget actually keeps you organized. Because if you don't live on a budget, you'll spend money here, you'll spend money there, and you really won't know where your money has gone. But when you live on a budget and you plan out every single bill, you plan out all of your discretionary spending, you know exactly where your money is going, and you don't wonder where the money went. So always, guys, live on a detailed budget so you are in control of your money, and you're telling your money where to go, and not your money telling you where it should go. Number two, you have to pay down your consumer debt. Debt right now has most of the middle class broke and struggling right now. It's a fact, guys. Almost 3/4 of middle class Americans are struggling with debt, consumer debt, car payment, credit card debt, personal loan, student loan, payday loan. Any type of loan that you can think of, middle class has these loans. Title loan. Guys, we have got to stay out of consumer debt. If you do not stay out of consumer debt, you will live a life being broke and struggling for the rest of your life. Inflation has peaked, but the prices right now for goods and services, they are not coming down. These prices are here to stay. So if you don't pay down your debt, you are going to continue to struggle just paying for basic goods and services right now, because the prices aren't going anywhere. They're here to stay. Prices are not coming down. Guys, right now, most people are struggling right now and are financially frustrated because of their debt. Because as middle class citizens, middle class individuals, we take out loans for every single thing. Cars, like I just said, cars, credit cards. We're financing phones. We're financing furniture. We're financing jewelry. There isn't a debt that the middle class will not sign off for. Guys, we have got to stop this behavior. We have to stop. We have got to get our finances in order, or you are going to be broke and struggling for the rest of your lives. You have got to get out of consumer debt. You have got to pay this debt down, guys, or you're going to continue to be broke and struggling. Once you pay off your debt, number three, guys, you have to establish an emergency fund. An emergency fund is 3 to 6 months of expenses. Right now, some people are even trying to go 12 months of expenses for an emergency fund. But 3 to 6 months is about the limit. Guys, the reason you want to have an emergency fund, this is having access to liquid cash. The problem with Americans today is that they don't save any money. We don't prioritize saving. They say 60% of Americans cannot come up with $500 today in case of an emergency. Guys, that is a damn shame. And about 75% of Americans cannot come up with $1,000 today in case of an emergency. That is a damn shame. Guys, we work every single day, 40, 50, 60 hours a week, putting in overtime. And for you not to have $500 to $1,000 in liquid money just put off to the side, you are doing something seriously wrong. Seriously wrong. What are you working for? You're just working to give all of your money away and not have anything for an emergency, nothing for a rainy day? Guys, you have to start having access to liquid cash. An emergency fund covers you in case of an emergency or a job loss. That emergency fund should be 3 to 6 months of your household bill. Because if you lost your job, you can carry your household with your liquid savings until you get back into some type of employment. But the problem with most Americans these days, we take out loans, we take out loans, we take out loans. All of our money comes in from work and it goes right back out to bills. And we have not a dime left to our name. We have to stop living like this, ladies and gentlemen. We have to stop living like this and start saving some liquid cash. You want to know what the average payday loan is, guys? The average payday loan is $500. And what did I just say? 60% of Americans cannot come up with $500 in case of an emergency. We need to change this, guys. We have got to change this. Number 4, we need to start investing wisely. Once you get that emergency fund in place, then we need to start investing. Open up a brokerage account. Start off with a Roth IRA. A Roth IRA is great because once you start taking that money out at 59 and a half, you don't have to pay taxes on your money, guys. Or if you make above the income limit for a Roth IRA, I won't go into all of that, but I think it's like $190,000 a year, something like that. If you're making above that, then open up a traditional IRA and start and contribute to that. I believe that's $7,000 a year. You can contribute to a Roth or a traditional IRA. So you got to start investing, guys. You got to start investing your money. This is how you start building wealth. And then number 5, start planning for retirement. Make sure you're investing. You know, if your job has a 401k, contributing to your job's 401k. Because to me, you should have 2 areas of investing. You should be investing in a retirement account, some type of retirement account, and then you should be investing in some type of like brokerage account or 401k at work. Like for example, I have a 401k at work. Guys, honestly, I never worked a job until my current employer that I started with when I was 38 years old. That was the first employer I ever worked with that offered a 401k. So I took advantage of it. But before I started working there, I already had a brokerage account. So I was already investing. So you want to diversify your investing. You want to have a retirement account. So if not a 401k, you want to have a Roth IRA. You want to have, and then you want to have, or an IRA, independent retirement account. And then if your job happens to have a 401k, then you want to be involved in that 401k, guys. If your job doesn't have a 401k, then I suggest having a Roth or a traditional IRA, and then having some type of taxable brokerage account. So again, you're diversified. You have a retirement account, and then you have another account that you're also building wealth with also. So you have 2 accounts that you're building wealth with. Guys, this will help you in the long run. Guys, building wealth is easy. If you got no consumer debt or very low consumer debt, building wealth is super, super easy. I can attest to that. In 2007 was my lowest point financially, mentally, all of the above, because I was so damn broke. But I worked my way out of it. If you haven't heard my story before, I owed the IRS money, thousands, over $20,000. I had back child support that I owed, over $20,000, being stupid when I was younger. I had debt, car payments, repossession, stuff in the credit bureau, being sued. But guys, I said enough is enough. And me and my ex-wife, we worked ourselves out of that hole. And I felt terrible because most of that shit I had done before I even met her. But we worked together and climbed out of that hole. Me and my ex-wife, we did that together. So if you're married, you have to be on the same page when it comes to your financial life, your financial well-being inside your household. You gotta be on the same page. You gotta be as one, guys. So let me run through that again. Run through these 5 financial tools you need for a healthy financial life. Number 1, you need to create and establish a budget and stick by it, live by it. Number 2, pay down, pay off your consumer debt, guys. Number 3, build and establish an emergency fund. Number 4, start investing wisely. If your company doesn't offer a 401k, open up a Roth IRA or a traditional. Number 5, get involved in your company's 401k. If not, they don't have a 401k, just open up another brokerage account. That way you're planning for your retirement. You're setting goals in place. You have goals. You're planning for it. You know, it's easy to get into debt because you're signing a loan here, buying a car here, buying furniture here, buying an appliance here, taking out loan after loan after loan. But it's hell getting out of debt. But I can promise you, building wealth is easy when you are in control of your finances. So guys, I want to thank you guys for tuning into my channel today, Frank Talks Money. Remember to like the video, share the video, and most importantly, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. And remember guys, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Frank Talks Money. I'm out.